Hello, this is Teena Hughes. I hope you've been enjoying my website tips. Today's tip is number 9 in a series of 33 top website tips. I hope you're enjoying these video snippets and I've got a lot more to share with you. Okay, let's go over to tip number 9. Today's tip is about giving your visitors a reason to come back. Now, I'm talking about your website visitors here, not people who are coming to your home. All right. Now, as you read this screen, I can feel you squirming from here. And for every person that I know who's following this series, I know that you know that I know that you're squirming. So, get over it. You have to stop squirming. Every website should have a newsletter. And it's really, really important because you want to have people coming back to your website. So if you set up a newsletter, people will sign up for it. They're interested to see what you say. They don't want you to try and flog products to them non-stop, but they're interested to see what goes into someone who makes shoes, or who's a textile designer, or who designs wedding dresses, or who's a cake decorator, or who's a travel specialist. They sign up with you because they're interested in what it is that you do and really what it is that you can do to help them. So the idea is, if you have the newsletter, you can go back to them on a regular basis. It might be once a month, once every 2 weeks, once a week. But whatever it is, do go back to them. And this will build up a relationship with the people who follow you. Now, I know, well, I think I've heard all of the excuses that there are for why people don't want to have a newsletter. But for every excuse why you don't want to have one, I could probably come up with one why you should have one. I just feel that it's really important. So trust me on this one. And for those of you who are just starting out with your newsletter and you're absolutely horrified about not knowing what to write about, let me give you some ideas. If you have a newsletter to go with your website, you probably get questions via the website every now and then. So every question that you receive can become a topic for your newsletter. You've already had to answer the client and answer the question, so you've got a question, you've got an answer. That could be the topic of one of your newsletters. Another idea is you can have frequently asked questions. You could have a page on your website. So the frequently asked questions also become newsletter tips for you in your newsletter. And if you're in a business where there are lots of acronyms, like letters for words, you could also talk about those in your newsletter. That's a great way to share information with people. Everyone loves a story. So if you've got any stories about how you've helped a client, they're absolutely perfect for your newsletter. So you could write one of those in each one. So you're starting to see that the newsletter doesn't have to be a hard job. It's not difficult, but it's things that are surrounding you and your business every day. And if you love to talk about anything to do with your business, turn that into a tip for your newsletter. And before too long, you'll have lots of fantastic content. Trust me, I know these things. So get cracking. Start your newsletter today, please. If you've come across this video and you haven't signed up yet, please do so at buildawebsitetonight.com/33webtips.html. This is Teena Hughes saying cheerio for now. I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow with tip number 10. Okay, bye-bye.